I realize the lighting isn't exactly ideal. I'm gonna try something. I found it. I don't know if you knew what I was looking for last time, but it was this that I was accusing everybody from stealing. So apparently I've gone almost a mile and a half, which is kind of ridiculous because I am sporting my largest moo here, and I have just been pretty much in bed. But I keep getting like bursts of energy and like pacing and cleaning and then going back to bed. So, what are you squeaking back there? She just wants attention. So we always go to Maine for, they don't sell this in New Hampshire. There's like so many drinks that they do not sell in New Hampshire that they do in Maine. So we actually save our bottles that we buy in Maine for that reason. We're like, I'm not going to pay this and not get money for it. We also make Corbin give us all his bottles too. And then I think I've showed you these before, but they are worth showing again. These here, they're very, I think they're worth it. They're kind of like, you know, in the grocery store, the aisles, they have like random like streams of things being sold. This is like $4.99 for 6 of them. And you just pop it on top of your can. And it holds in the carbonation as well as blocks out pollution, bugs, things like that. So if it is full though, it'll actually start, you're already gonna start to see it like bubble up here and create pressure almost immediately. And the fuller it is, there's more of a likelihood that it'll actually pop off. So it's getting really close to Halloween, and Kevin really wants me to have like more of a scary look than I've been attempting. I have no idea what to do. I've never used this stuff before. So my goal is to try this stuff out before it's too close to Halloween, because either A, I'm going to need more of it. Like, does it require a lot to make the look I want? Or maybe I hate it. Maybe I'm still shopping. Maybe I need to get one of those like glue-on scars or things like that. But what it basically says on the packaging for what I want is I'm just going to put like pretty little layer, wait till it dries, another layer, wait till it dries, and then like you kind of like scratch into it. And maybe even if you make a hole, then you can use like scissors, like little manicure scissors, and make a boo-boo, essentially. It says it goes on white and it dries clear. So we shall see. Okay, so there's that, just milky white. And then like one, let's just start with one, because we're just like inventing right now. And ooh, it's already like, oh wow, it dries very, very fast. Okay, I'm still gonna give it some time to completely cure, but that is very dry. Basically the big excitement today is I found my black lip gloss. I don't know, maybe it's liquid lipstick in Thrill Seeker, maybe Maybelline. So that's going to save me a lot of money in eyeliner, because you go through eyeliner so fast if you use it as your lipstick, let me tell you what. And this has really excellent staying power too, so super oh, look at that. So it's gone. It has dried clear just as the bottle, promise. Let's try this again. So I'm going to do another layer. Probably like 3 or 4 layers of it. I'm going to do it the same exact way, in the same exact place. So when you do multiple swipes, like literally almost immediately, you go in for that second swipe, and my finger was like already catching on where it was starting to dry. And then when I wipe it off, I'm wiping it off now on my leg, and it's as if it's Elmer's glue that has been sitting for, I want to say, till pretty much completely cured, and it just kind of like balls off and is dry. So I'm not sure. And then they basically said like you just build it up, make it look like a scar, and then you use your paints or your makeups to make it look like blood. And I do have a few different types of blood here. Did I leave my other blood over here? Hold on a minute. Let me. That's this one. So I have this blood here, tube blood, and then I have this spray blood. So I practice with the spray blood into an empty bag, the paper bag. I don't even know where that went. Will you just stay in your dog bed? And I did that just to see what I was going to be working with before, because you can like sit here with a bottle, not know what it is, spray it at your face. Let me tell you what, that would have been a bad idea, because it comes out very thick and it's not very drippy. It like sticks to where you spray it, so it's not like a splatter spray. Maybe a little bit. It's like a all pre-coagulated, barely spraying. Kind of even have to like take the bottle to your face a little bit to get that look. So I did have to wipe that off. Is that as loud to you as it is to me? My air fryer is running because I am trying to dehydrate some bananas. I'm trying to make my own banana chips, and it's supposed to be 8 hours, and I checked it, and there's 2.5 hours left. I probably checked it at like 2 hours and 50 minutes. I don't think it's gonna be enough. I really don't. I don't think it's gonna be enough. Okay, so it's completely dry. It's clear, so that's what it leaves. Like this, just it's a little tacky. I'm not sure how I'm gonna attack it. It can be really scary and use my buck knife, you guys. I'll probably accidentally cut myself. With this buck knife here, I have accidentally cut myself more times than you should. It's very embarrassing, actually. Let me show you. See that hole in the sheath there? I put the knife away and I sliced I was holding the sheath. Apparently you can't hold the sheath. So that is a dumb idea, because what if you miss the sheath entirely? I don't know. There are like rules on how to put your knife in and out of the sheath. And then there's also another slice through here, which the exact same thing happened. I put it away and it just like sliced through I think one of the times it actually did not cut me. I just like, I was putting it in it and I saw that it was exposed, took it out, put it back in right away. So this buck knife case has gone through the ringer. It's pretty nice though. This is the 119. Hasn't really been used for anything. The reason why I got it a trophy for me, I just kind of wanted a really nice, strong, not like a butcher knife, you know, like I just wanted to have my own little thing. So that is what I got. Okay, I'm gonna end up actually cutting myself. I'm terrified. Is this illegal? This feels illegal. You've seen that song, right? So this is it's got a mirror in it, this little arsenic thing that I saw on Amazon. I had to have it. It's actually a really intricate contacts case. So it has contact lens holder, contacts cleaning solution container, tweezers, and a little suction cup applicator. Okay, so we're just gonna kind of like drag along the surface. I guess it kind of looks, with the right paint. So I have a lot of makeup brushes. I think I told you guys I tried to like sort out my makeup brushes so I didn't have so many, and I wound up choosing all of them, literally every single one. I was like, which ones am I going to take with me to Salem, Massachusetts, you know? And I took them. I'm like, I need them all. Thank you. So we're going to do a detailed brush. This is dirty. Should I go in with black and then red on top? Oh, I don't know. I just have never done this before. It actually looks better, excuse me, in the mirror behind, the mirror behind the light, it looks better in the mirror than you guys. The camera is got the light behind the camera. Lord. Anyways, so let's open up the blood. We're just gonna go at it right now. And I mean, there's a picture, these little tattoos of wounds. I guess I could look at these to see. I think I'm just gonna do red, and if I want it to be deeper, deepen it with black. With the black, we'll see. Okay. I wonder if this probably has like a protective little thing, but I don't know. Careful. Yeah, it does, which is good. These were all very, very inexpensive, except for like it added up fast. Oh, this is like really, I don't know if I like this. It's a gel, and it's very see-through. Okay, so here we go. And you just kind of trace in that center where it happened. It kind of looks like it hurts. It might actually hurt. All right, we got a tissue in here, Nicole. Good thinking. There is a tissue in my makeup bag. That literally never happens. And you know what the worst thing is when you get a lotion tissue and you want to use it to like clean off your brushes. Yeah. Paper towels are the best, I believe, depending on the brands, I suppose. But in my... Okay, here we go. Let's see if we're going to ruin it with some black. And I just want it to be like a little darker in some areas. Here we go. Let's just do it. I'm going to close my eyes, and I know it's not going to do it. I think you have to be like close range. I think it doesn't say it. I think it might even say it. Covers with blood red spurts. Movie quality. Uh-huh. Okay. All right, let's do this together. Let's do what we should do together. So we have a tissue right here. Pretend this is my face. We're going to just go like this. Oh. Yeah, see, like, look at that. It's just like a big blood clot. Whoa! Ooh. Oh, that's scary. See, and then also I'm thinking, like, if I don't get it to spray well on my face in the future, I can just spray something like this and then, like, press it to my face and be kind of like a stencil. I don't know. Oh, my God. Yep. Okay. Are you okay? Yeah, it's a pretty good splatter. And then I guess it's supposed to stay like that. Like it doesn't run down your face. And then I don't know if it dries like it though. Like it might come off if you touch it. But it feels really crazy. Like it got in my nose and it instantly felt like I had a nosebleed because there's like alcohol or something and it was drying quickly. Plus it was like a heavy liquid thing. So it just felt like I couldn't breathe all of a sudden too. Ugh. Okay, so how do I feel about this spray? So, should I do like more to make it look more like fingernails? A lot of people on social media right here lately, at least mine, are admitting, like, not admitting, I don't know how to say it. They're like talking about how they love their partner. And they're like, if you don't love your partner the way I do, you might as well not have a relationship. And I'm like, oh, wow, that's pretty shallow. Like, people's intricate, dynamic, dimensional relationships are definitely not even going to strike near yours. And if they do, I mean, so be it. But so maybe, like I don't even think I need to deepen it up. I feel like that makes it simple. So I would say this is a good buy. It's a little scary, and it got into my nose a little, and it felt like I got a bloody nose. But anyways, I was thinking like maybe make it look a little deeper in the corner of my nose, so it looks more like I got a cut there too. It's take a little while to dry. So I'm thinking I'm gonna do maybe three good, because I feel like when you scratch at someone, not that I've ever been in a fight which involved me physically harming anybody with my fingernails. I literally bite my fingernails to the nub. I've seen worse though. Like people take their nails off entirely. Like it's disgusting. And I'm sorry that happens because I realize that it's, look at the bubble. I love it so much. And basically because I do not drink an entire beer usually. So I put that in the fridge for like the next day. Or when I just feel like having it again, and it literally is still carbonated, okay? And then part two, I will open these up, and these are like Kevin's. I don't really get myself any sodas. There's really nothing in the world other than like Red Bull occasionally that I'll choose. I just don't want anything. So I'll put the lids on, so the next day it'll be cold and still carbonated. So this little dot on my lip, did that come from my nose? That was not there. This is why you record stuff. I just want to like go playback and I want to see what happened. Okay, so that's clear now. I'm going to do another layer. I think that, a lot of layers works better. So I think that maybe like 3 layers. You might want to do more than 3. And I do want to find something different to slice into. I think I I have bobby pins. That's not what I want. Tweezers. Okay, so these are my best tweezers ever. You guys ever spend $37 on tweezers? Because one thing I'm trying to avoid is to look like a mess. I want it to be more deliberate. I want it to look not too clean, obviously, but I don't just like throw a bunch of scratches and blood and wounds everywhere. I'm trying to be very specific. Like this splatter, I'm guessing would be from me retaliating. So the splatter is from when I hurt them, and then the scratch is from them. So I'm trying to keep it realistic in that sense. So Kevin thinks I should have like something across the nose for sure, which I mean, it's common because it's the first thing you'll reach at, and it's also very soft and easy to get to. So probably just like, it's going to be like on this side because I'm trying to, they probably are in the same position, attacking, trying to get at me, and then I'm just like getting right to them. I'm pretty sure that it would count as a loss though, because this fight represents my fight with the vampire, which caused me to become a vampire. So my my whole look would just be that battle. It's gonna be me trying to escape, and then I got some of their. I got in there. I fought them, but they inevitably won. So I think I've just gotten into a normal fight, and then I'm walking away. But I'm looking awful pale. Abnormally pale. Yeah, pallor. So PALLOR. Just like all of it drained from my face. Just all of a sudden I'm thinking it's because I just got in a fight. You know, oh, I just might feel a little lightheaded. I'm thinking like gray might be good. And I do like red. So I'm not like committed to the black lipstick. I'm just glad I found it. But also black works good as a base for red when you're wanting to be more intense with it. So across the nose, like coming from this side, but at a little bit of a different angle. Yeah, so I think the best product, if you're careful, would be manicure scissors. I'm just like trying to keep closing it because of how dry the liquid latex, how fast it dries. I'm worried that I'm going to ruin the whole container. So after each use, I'm putting the lid back on. And it does say that you can use a paintbrush, or maybe you should, but I'm choosing to do this way. And it does have a smell. So it says ammonia free, but it smells like, I want to say animal fat, but not lard, not like cooking, just like what's in soap, not lye, whatever that the animal fat byproduct they use in soap. And I hate that smell. Like no matter how good a bar of soap smells, whenever I use it and it's made with that stuff, which virtually all of it is, unless it's a vegan soap, it smells like that, and it's just like disgusting. 45 minutes. I've been recording for 45 minutes. You know, some people will like, oh my god, did I just find what I've been looking for this whole time? Oh my god, I did. I've been looking for this all freaking day. This is the only reason the room is clean. It's been right here this whole time. Oh my god. It's got an HDMI, USB, and USB-C, so you can connect this to your TV, my laptop to my TV. So I've been looking for this literally all friggin' day. All day. How annoying. How frustrating is that? Oh. Oh yeah, it smells terrible. Oh. Maybe if I... Oh my god, yes. That's what they said on the instructions too. I don't know why I'm not doing it. It said to like pluck. Like, okay, so I've done it now. It looks terrible, but you're supposed to try to like pull it up and like make a hole in it. Like a freaking toothpick would be good. Like the points of this, they're too... like peeling the whole thing off. And we're just going to add some blood onto it and see what happens. Because it literally is just lifted glue right now. Let's see here. Just like paint it. Blood. and try to put the focus. Ooh, oh, you know what? It's like absorbing, it's holding the blood more like this. It's almost like where I've popped holes, and then it's going inside, like the sack of skin, or it's actually latex, but if you see what I mean. Oh, it's so gross. Ooh, that's fun. Okay. Trust the process. That's what they say, right? So basically, this is more of a scrape cut then. You know, like when the nails drag along and it doesn't exactly slice. It's just like, you know. I'm so worried. I'm so worried. I like, oh, these things are huge. Let me just look in the mirror. From the center, and then, yeah, these are so cheap, you guys. Oh my god, so cheap. This tacky glue. You can put it on the lashes. A lot of people do. But the House of Lashes is made to work kind of like as an eyeliner too. So that's why I'm doing it this way. It smells amazing. It smells like soap. That is so weird. This is like the first time I've used it in probably 5 years. It is the same one, so it's also a little goopy. And then I want to use my, where the flub? I never know where my frickin' tweezers are. Here they are. Like the back one, maybe. Oh my goodness. Okay, so, it's hitching a little bit too close to the inner corner when I blink. But when my eyes are open, I literally have like half a freaking inch between the corner of my eye and where the lash starts. So that says a lot about the shape, oh my god, of my eye. How annoying is that? It's hard to see. I mean, not only is the lighting making it hard to see, but they're definitely just plastic, which makes them reflect light a lot more than your hair. I think it'll look better with like more eyeliner too. Oh my god, they are on. Oh my god, these are not coming off. So that's the magic of House of Lashes for you. Holy shit. These are on. I just tried to like move it so I could maybe adjust it a little because Corbin was like, yeah, wear them, they're cute. So I was like, alright, but if I'm going to keep wearing them, I want them to fit and feel better. These cookies aren't going anywhere. I'm probably going to have to use some makeup remover to get these to budge. I like tore to pull my whole eyelid up and out. So they're there. Good to know. House of Lashes. I'm going to blame both though because these little lashes that claim that they're MAC MA2s, the sticky band on them is very sticky. It is very sticky, so just try to apply the other side a little bit better, I guess. Alright. Like as far to the outside as possible, and then just kind of roll it in. I'm just glad that I know about my talent, or like literally you can just like see. So what is happening is the plastic and the glue, like the strength of the plastic's shape and then the stickiness of the glue is literally changing my eye shape like dramatically. Like this one is propped open and then this one is being like forced closed. So that's interesting. Awesome. Okay. I'm going to see what happens when I put eyelash colors. Maybe I'll make it worse, but maybe that will help lift it all together. If I can even get my fake lashes in here. And then just like, oh wow, my real lashes are pretty messed up in there. And they got like stuck into the glue in weird ways. Ugh. Did I do it? Is that weird? I think it might be a little weird. Oh no, that's the one that looks more normal. Okay, let's try. Let's try this other side. It's becoming that season too, where lip balm is very, very important. I went out to Levant, Maine, with Corbin and one of his friends, and my lips were so dry. And then I went to bed, and my lips were being dry, and I had put this like I have some super lip Dr. MD stuff, right, that I got from an Ipsy package a long time ago. And like instantly it makes you feel better, but it wears off so fast, like so fast. I cannot forget that, yes. Changing your brows really does change your look a lot, but you also kind of look ridiculous if you make them too too intense. I just want to still look like Nicole, you know. I'm making such a mess here. There's that. I'm gonna try to do this without using lip liner. I'm sorry, I'm not using eyeliner. Very liquidy. Goes on easy. I'm kind of thinking it's funny to even envision like blushing on this because it doesn't really fit, but maybe I'll try. We'll see. We'll see what happens in a bit. But I think that's nice. That's good. I had to see, like, look how pink red this is. This is that Walmart stuff, which I thought it was cheap, and then it rang out. I thought it was more expensive after I bought it. It's like $8 or something. I thought it was like $3, so I think that's too much for just like a joke Halloween. It was in the same section as all this stuff here, so. Wonderful. So I'm not going to do my contacts this time. I'm working on it. So probably the next time I'm going to do my contacts will be when I actually am putting on my outfit for you guys. And I still haven't decided if I'm going to do the wig. I did mess up and I left the wig in the bed. And we slept in that bed. And it was just, it's so ratty right now. And even when I comb it, I don't know, it's an artificial wig. It's plastic hair, so it's not pretty at all. I tried to like fix it. I put like some tea oil, like hair oil, into it, and I combed it. Like I'm just trying to like make it lay down, but it's just plastic, and it's like it's a big frizzy crazy mess. So but I will have the full like maybe not like a final because you know, like when you dress up and you're doing makeup and outfits, it's always like a little different each time, but definitely like kind of a final look before the final. I can show you my shoes though, and like maybe like what the actual outfit is. These are the ones Kevin picked out. So I had the green ones. I already wore them once. I think I showed them to you. They might have all fell off before I got a chance, but I love these. These are so intense and just like black with the orange, and they just pop really nice. And they're just kind of like goth and spooky and simple. I like that. So we'll see how they work out. It says self-adhesive press-ons, but I have glue, and I will probably glue them because stick-ons never stay. I mean, you can't even flip and wash your hands after you use the bathroom. My shoes are perfect. These are some Soda Mary Janes. Look at that. Look at that cute little chunk heel. Love it. These were like $30 on Amazon, so they were full price, and I think a good price for a costume. You know, like $30. They have upwards to like $180. Like shoes get up there, and the comfort of them. You guys, I'm not going to be wearing these very long. I'll probably wear these like maximum at a time, an hour. I don't know. I'm definitely going to have a backup shoe with me. That's for sure. They're very uncomfortable. Not the worst. I've had worse. And because the chunk heel, like it's a secure footing, but like walking around, especially on cobblestone, like this is good. Like you've got your tread, you've got a nice chunk heel, and it's going to stay on fine, but your toes are kind of like forced down into it. And I haven't been wearing heels. Like when I worked at Macy's at Clinique, I wore heels virtually every day, so I got used to it. But I'm just not, even just like a 2 or 3 inch heel to me is too much right now. So I did get a corset. You guys, this brand, if you have an issue, it's more of a waist trainer than a corset though. I guess there's a difference between the two. So if you have an issue with turning into a barrel, like I have bought corsets before, which did nothing for me. Like I put them on and I was the same shape, but just like looked like a sausage, I guess. Like it felt tight, but nothing was happening or changing. This brand is Style X, and I got this off Amazon for a decent price. I think it was like $45, if not less. And it's one of the ones that it's laced up in the back, and it is to be put on by yourself. And basically, you loosen it as much as you can. This is what the instructions say. Make it as loose as possible. Okay? And then these things here are virtually impossible to find. They are very, very small. So what I have is these little lanyard things that I actually would, because it gets so small, they get lost. So I just hook these to it so I don't lose it, because these are your pull tabs basically, to tighten it. So then you turn it around, and this is steel boning, so it doesn't lose its shape. You will not turn into a barrel, and they have sizes for everybody. So if you want your waist to be cinched, this will do it. I have tried a lot, and this is very good. I like it. I guess they call it a waist trainer because it's more meant to help you with your posture, first of all, and help you hold yourself in. And then I think an actual corset is just, it's more about just pulling in your center as tight as possible. It's also kind of long line. They have long line ones. Actually, I think the other one I have is more user-friendly and also long line. So it also goes over my breast. This one is just an under bustier thing. So you do have to wear, you don't have to, but wearing a bra with this one. The other one you don't have to, but you can. It's really difficult to put on. It takes me about 20 to 25 minutes, but I'm also a perfectionist when I'm trying to put it on. Shaper X, not Shape X. It's hold on. Shaper X, and this is actually an extra large. I believe this is an extra large. It's not, yeah, it's an extra large, so it's not in a 14. I'm a size 14. And once it's on, I push it down, and then like the top couple of ribs, I think my top 2 ribs are actually above this, and that's where it fits the most comfortably for me. And then I just pull the tabs as hard as I can. These 2 little things in the back, and then I just tie them in a little bow, and it stays put. So it doesn't come loose, or it doesn't, you do have issues with breathing and sitting if you do get it ridiculously tight. Oops, sorry. I'm losing my music. This song I don't even know. I don't not like it, but I'm going to skip it. Now this one's like way too crazy. Mumford & Sons. I'm really not in the mood for Mumford & Sons right now. No. We'll do this for now. We'll see what comes up. Neil Young, Harvest Moon. I have Chris Isaak radio, you guys. I love Chris Isaak. I didn't know I did. I know that the song Wicked was popular on MTV when I was a kid. What a wicked thing to do. Make me dream of you, whatever, all that. But when I worked at Macy's, there was this one song called Let Me Down Easy. I didn't know it was by Chris Isaak, but I wasn't working there anymore, and I wasn't hearing it anymore, and I missed it. And I was like, what was that song? So I looked up the lyrics that I knew, and like then I didn't even know that Chris Isaak sang Wicked or Baby Did a Bad. Like, he's got some dirty songs there, and he does have a wife. He's getting kind of old too. Like he like wanted to be Elvis his whole life, and he listens to like Roy Orbison, Neil Young, and like all these like lounge singer type people, and I'm like, oh my god, like my mom would always listen to this stuff, so I was just like the channel. But anyways, so this here, and you guys, I learned a new trick for these. So these actually are to hold your stockings up. It gets tied around your waist. It's not a garter. A garter just goes around your leg. So this goes around your whole entire waist, and it fits a lot better when the corset's on. So this is like how big my waist is when the corset's on. It's actually this small, and it's like a little loose because I'm like a marshmallow basically, and I still have some abs left from Army, but not much. So finally my eyelashes, I'm finally getting comfortable. But anyway, so there's this. But what I learned, so these are to hold your stockings up, which I do have. Let me show you while we're on the subject. These long white socks, because remember, it's like schoolgirl, Catholic girl thing, which really draws attention. I may not wear these because I feel like my calves look so huge. So huge. Like, I don't have cankles, but I have overall like really large legs. Very, very large. Like, they're like turkey, they're huge. I have like very thick legs. My ankles are thick, but they're not cankles, so like they're defined, but they're large. So there's that. At this point in my life, I think they are. You always look back and think, oh girl, I thought I was big then. So I'm probably gonna cry at this moment when I'm older looking back. But anyways, so, and then I guess I'll show you stuff too. Here. Oh, don't lose this important. Don't lose it. Okay. And it's covered in hair. Anyways, I saw a guy very recently on my Instagram feed, and I was like, oh my god, that's brilliant. He was just being dumb, like if you've seen that, it's Robert Palmer. It's a Robert Palmer song video. Which one is that? I have to look it up. Simply Irresistible. So it's kind of like dressing like that, but he had like a skirt on, and he was like showing tips for men or whatever. But so he had this was hooked to his socks, which was normal, but it wasn't. This is kind of more masculine. These are really cheap. These are not like lingerie or like undergarment, like official. The other ones, they have like little loops and plastic rubbery things that like slide in together. They're a lot more sexy. This is kind of more like clowny, like suspender type deal. But they showed the front two, the back two were holding up the socks like they should, like from the back though, and then they use the front two to hold the shirt down from coming untucked. I'm like, I've never thought to do that. I just used the front and the back ones on the stockings because that's like how I saw that it was done. But that was cool. Like, oh, maybe I'll do that. I'll like at least do it to see. However, the button-up shirt that does come with it, I literally keep dropping something every time I open this. This one little bag. Here we go. So it says Manhattan. I'm learning a lot of stuff about Manhattan lately on Instagram. Preparatory school. And the bust is too small. So I'm trying to make it so that it's not so bursting. I'm also working with having like a shirt under it. And then also like just trying to work out the right idea, because I don't want it to be like, look at my cleavage, but I also don't want it to be like buttoned up to here. Do you know what I mean? So I'm like trying to find this middle green area where I'm happy. So still working on that. Then I have this little hair bow thing, which this, by the way, is, it's so hard to work with, and it's weird. It looks really weird on me. She has no black on my teeth yet. Then there's this tie that people actually wrote in the comments like a lot. They wrote how much they hated it. They're like, I don't understand. The tie doesn't even work like a tie. Like the way that it velcros, it doesn't even fit like a tie. Because it's supposed to be like that relaxed schoolgirl look. Like it's not supposed to look like button. Like it's not supposed to look like that. But it does come with a very handy tie clip. So you put this on here, right? Pretty gold bar. And then you clip it to your button-up shirt so it stays like in that spot, which I like. I think it really adds to that. I'm glad they've thought of everything really. And I think this whole this whole costume was like $45 max, but I really think it was more like $34. And then it has a skirt, and the skirt is pretty darn short. It is very short. And it fits very, very loosely on my corset, but it does stay up because my hips, compared to my waist when I have the corset, is ridiculous. Like my waist stays at like a size maybe 12. I think it only drops like once because really and it could be how I'm tying the corset too though, but when I pull tight, the center, is that a spider? I'm pretty sure it's a spider. I'm seeing it in the mirror and I don't think you guys can see it up there. But anyways, on the ceiling. So it like goes down and sits on my hips. So it's comfortable. My music stopped or what's going on? So I put that there. There's more, you guys, and it's just the stuff that I'm playing with. I don't really know if I'm gonna go forward with using all of it. My data. My little light down here is dying, by the way. So if it looks like it's getting darker in here, it's because it is. I do have fishnets, so fishnets are going to be under the white socks, I think. So online I looked up, I'm like, what should you do? And they said that you put the white socks on first, and then the fishnets are going to protect the white socks from getting dirty or stepping directly on the floor. And I was like, ooh. But it looks the aesthetic to me. I like that the white is just like a bright flash of white. And then really I think the fishnets were just like an understatement. And then also so I just don't have bare legs underneath. Okay, so almost there. I just have some ribbon, some black ribbon, because I didn't know if I was going to play with that or not. Because sometimes things don't fit just right. In a quick, cheap way, just tie some ribbon on that. It's cute too. This thing here, with my wig, I thought I would need it because usually wigs like look weird without bangs or whatever. So I was playing around with these like super, oh, they look like so goth though, right? These bangs here, they're so cute, they're so fun, they're so cheap. Literally, like, so I found them initially and I was gonna get them and then I decided not to. I took them out of my cart. They were literally like $15, maybe $17. And then they advertised them again to me. Literally the same exact things, and they were $4.99. So the same picture, same models and everything, but different comments. So these ones that were $4.99 were reviewed like not worth your money, they'll break, they look so fake, blah blah blah. They were the same things though. So I was like, well, I was gonna get them. Maybe they're so cheap, let's try them. They do look pretty fake, but they're also kind of cute, and I like them better with my wig too because I don't know. I feel like it still looks very fake, but I just feel like it adds to it. Then, let's be even more complicated. So this, I can't even figure it out yet. Let's pretend that I know what I'm doing for a second here. So I'm going to take some pieces forward, like this, and then tuck behind my ear the rest. Oh, I lost an ear. Oh. Okay, here we go. Okay, so take that, and then I'm going to put at my ears, behind my ears, this. So this has like a bunch of little clips, like this. And I also thought this would be good for the wig, because what I thought I was going to do, which I'm not going to do because it's too complicated, or at least I haven't done it in a way that I understand yet, is I'm going to put the wig on, but have like forward pieces out, and then put the headband on top of the actual wig part, and then take my real hair and clip it in to the headband, like that. So like my real hair will be mixed in with a wig, so it's gonna be like more realistic, you know? It's more complicated. It looks simple. Like the girl online, I was like, oh my god, that'd be so easy, I want to do that. I couldn't figure it out. I also do have jewelry. Like I said, I'm gonna have like the cross mark here, like burned into my skin here, and then the actual cross on top of it. So I wanted to kind of be like a similar size and everything. And then I have like these earrings that Kevin got me for my birthday that are red. They look like blood with like little like viney flowers on top of it. So I'm kind of afraid to wear them because I don't want to lose them. I really don't want to lose them. So we'll see. We shall see. But anyways, that's all I've got for you guys today. I hope you guys have a great day, and I should see you again before Halloween. I don't think my next video is going to be the final, but I'll probably like put my outfit on, but the big thing is literally going to be like the contacts and the wig, because that's a lot of work. It shouldn't be so much work, but to me, it takes a lot out of me. Like the wig is harder to do than the corset because it takes a long time to make it look real. And I finally I cut the lace out of the top, and I haven't burned it back to make it look real yet either. So I might even end up having to buy a new wig or not even using a wig. I just like how big my hair looks though with it. It's like I go from like loving it to like hating it. So anyways, I will catch y'all later. Thanks for sticking with me.